This coin is worth more than the tallest building in Dubai, more than a private island, more than most billionaires have in their banks, and you might have it in your home right now. Every day, someone discovers a 5 centimo coin worth enough to retire instantly, and every day, someone throws one away without knowing. Which one will you be? A tiny coin from the Philippines has stunned the world. Collectors are calling it the ultimate hidden treasure. The question is, do you have it? Imagine finding a coin so rare it could buy entire skyscrapers, fleets of supercars, and still leave you change. The 5 centimo could be your ticket there. In 1972, a coin was minted in the Philippines that nobody thought would matter. In 1995, it returned, and today, it's breaking records at over $2.45 trillion. Here's why. Right now, in kitchens, wallets, and dusty drawers across the world, a tiny Philippine coin is hiding. It's called the 5 centimo. Most people think it's worthless. But the rarest ones? They could be worth over $2.45 trillion. That's more than the budget of some countries, and in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you how to tell if you have one of these life-changing treasures. Imagine a coin so small and so common-looking that millions of people have handled it without realizing it could hold a fortune larger than the GDP of entire countries. The Philippines 5 centimo might be just that coin, a tiny disc of metal with a history and value that can shock even the most experienced collectors. Before you scroll away, remember this: every year, people discover coins in drawers, jars, and old wallets that turn out to be worth life-changing sums. Could the 5 centimo be hiding in your home right now? The story of this coin begins in 1972, during a pivotal time in Philippine history when the nation was reshaping its currency design to better reflect national pride. That year, the central bank introduced the new 5 centimo featuring the revered Melchora Aquino, also known as the mother of the Philippine Revolution. These early coins were minted in both regular and proof versions, the latter struck with special care and never meant for everyday circulation. Proof coins were often given as gifts to dignitaries or sold in limited sets to serious collectors, but a few mysteriously entered circulation. By 1973, subtle changes in minting techniques began creating rare varieties, slightly different portrait details, sharper lettering, or changes in the metal mix. In 1974, another shift in production created coins with tiny differences in size and color tone, which today are incredibly difficult to find in perfect condition. Then, after 2 decades, the 5 centimo got a new life in 1995 as part of the Flora and Fauna series. The coin size shrank, its design was modernized, and new minting methods were introduced. That year also produced one of the most important error coins in Philippine numismatic history: misaligned strikes, double images, and even planchet cracks that slipped past inspection. Some of these error coins are so distinct that even a beginner can spot them, yet they remain extremely scarce in the open market. Collectors from the Philippines to the United States, from the UAE to the UK, began aggressively seeking these coins, pushing their values higher year after year. As more coins disappeared into private collections, availability dropped, and each public auction drew bigger bidding wars. A pristine 1972 proof coin once sold for more than enough to buy a luxury car, and that was over a decade ago. The 1995 error coins, especially those in uncirculated condition, have smashed auction estimates, sometimes fetching prices no one thought possible for a small change coin. Stories keep surfacing of people finding these coins mixed in with loose change, not realizing they held a rare collectible worth a fortune. Entire families have unknowingly owned treasure troves of these coins in old albums or boxes, inherited from relatives who never knew their value. The international numismatic community now regards the 5 centimo as a key piece in any serious world coin collection, both for its history and scarcity. Even casual collectors are entering the hunt, scouring flea markets, online listings, and estate sales in hopes of finding one. With every year that passes, coins in mint condition become rarer as age, handling, and environmental damage take their toll. The most sought after are complete sets from 1972 to 1974 in proof condition, plus the 1995 era coins in uncirculated grade. Both categories are considered numismatic holy grails. Every coin removed from circulation today becomes part of a shrinking pool, making the remaining examples exponentially more valuable. and this brings us to the staggering truth that has coin experts talking worldwide, the estimated potential market value for the rarest examples, combining the 1972 to 1974 proof and variety coins with the 1995 era issues, can exceed $2,450 billion plus USD, that is more than the yearly budget of some nations, all condensed into a handful of small copper-plated coins that if you have an old 5 Sentimo, it's worth checking every detail, the year, the strike, the condition, because one overlooked coin could change your financial future overnight. That I and the world of coins, history, rarity, and condition combine to create value beyond imagination, and the 5 Sentimo is proof of that. So the next time you see a tiny Philippine coin, remember, what looks like small change might actually be the biggest fortune you'll ever hold.